So that's interesting. The town of Ramsgate. I'll be interested to know if that's anything to do with boats coming up from Ramsgate at some certain point, because as you can see through here, I'll just pause to watch a second just to show you, the Thames is just through here. A little jog up here. So I'm wondering if that's got anything to do with the boats coming up from Ramsgate back in the day. I'll have to Google that one, or maybe someone can tell me. Right folks, I'm heading to Canary Wharf now. Just have a quick little breather, get myself together for the next leg up to the Greenwich foot tunnel. I'm not quite sure how far it is, to be fair. I'm a little bit lost over this side of the river. It's very difficult to gauge because the river twists and turns and goes in and out, so there's no straight lines. So this is part of the London Marathon course now, so I'm actually back on it, and I'll tell you what, I recognise it from the marathon in October. I was pretty much in trouble along here. I had a terrible pain in my groin, which was just getting worse and worse. I had to run basically from about 1.11 miles for the whole marathon, a really bad pain in my groin. So not fond memories running this little bit, because it's still a bloody long way to go. So this is a bit of good news. I can see Greenwich. It's always great when you're on a run, especially a long one, you see a landmark. You sort of, I tend to break runs down into zones, into sections. So this is another milestone I've reached now, getting to Greenwich. So it's made me suddenly feel better a little bit. I was getting around there, Docklands there. Oh, the wind's tough as well, so it's going to be tough all the way down to Woolwich with that headwind. Let's see how it goes. Right folks, so I've made it to the Greenwich tunnel. Upstairs now. I won't be running up here, but I just take it a little bit quicker. Yeah, the tunnel's a little bit uphill on this side. So here we are, by the Case Arc. As I was saying, the marathon course comes around here, it's around this bit here, goes around there, and then turn right down there, along to Deptford, and that's where you do the bit round Surrey Quays, which is a little bit, probably one of the quietest parts of the marathon. So you get to Rotherham and then you're going along Tooley Street and then over Tower Bridge. So anyway, so that's Greenwich done now. So it's time to get cracking along this next leg to the Thames barrier. The O2, so not quite halfway yet to the Thames barrier, but it's another landmark ticked off. On I go. So, end of another segment. I finally made it to the Thames barrier, as you can see. I'm on 15.29 miles, averaging about 8:15, which is not too bad because I've been stopping and starting. Forgot to stop and start my watch a couple of times. Stopping now, have a little respite. Yeah, so now this is going to be the tough bit, the really tough bit. I mean, I thought this was going to be tough running to here with the wind, but the wind wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It seemed more windy over on the north side of the river, but as you can see, the sun's come out now as well, so it's a pretty nice day today. So there's a Canary Wharf over there in the distance. Can't even see the central London skyline now, just too far away until I get a bit of elevation, but I won't be looking back now. So you can just make out the Woolwich ferry over there in the distance. So I know I'm not far now. And then that's it really. That's the end of the That's into the Thames path bit. Now I've got the big climb away from the Thames back to my house. Pretty much uphill all the way. Not far off anyway. Get to the top. Come up 16 miles now. I'm hoping it's going to be no more than 4 or 5 miles to home. I don't think I'll come up much further. Legs are feeling tight now. So this is my turn off point now off the Thames, right by the Woolwich ferry. There's one crossing the river now. There we go. This is the turn off point. Now I've got the big climb. Got to cross the main road, up past the Woolwich barracks. That sums it up, doesn't it? That's what Greenwich Council can do for a fallen soldier. One small little plaque, probably didn't cost more than 200 quid. Absolute disgrace. It's the old Woolwich barracks. All this land is belongs to the Ministry of Defence. I think I'm allowed on it. I'll soon find out. They cut across the grass. This is the climb I was telling you about. I'm getting near the top now. Just coming up to 18 miles. Once I get to the top of that though, it's downhill. Just coming up to 19 miles, 18.8 home now. Probably got a mile to the end of this road, maybe a bit less. Right, almost there. Oh, I'm hurting now, I tell you. Just coming up to 20 miles. In a sec now, I've got about just over half a mile home now. So, mission accomplished. The mystery run. I wasn't 100% certain where I was going to go, but I sort of worked it out as I went along, and it seemed to work out okay. I wanted 20, when I do that, I'm on 20 dead now. So I think I've got, won't be far off a mile back. I'll call it half a mile, sounds better at this point. Anyway, I'm getting it done. I got out, I got it done. Long run ticked off. Man, I don't know how I got that done in the end. That was quite tough with the headwind as well. Oh, and let's have a look. Oh, I think he's ended up in 21 miles, 0.40. Average pace 8:05. Pretty happy with that. I paused it or not? No, I didn't even pause it, so it would have been quicker. Oh, Wally. Anyway, that's done.